Welcome to City Roundup, brought to you by the City of Pensacola, with your host, Saida Rosa. City Roundup is your one-stop shop for everything having to do with the City of Pensacola. And now, Saida.
Happy Friday, and thanks for joining us this morning for City Roundup. I'm Saida Rosa with the City of Pensacola. We like to start the show off with a message from our mayor. This clip we're about to show was recorded earlier this week.
Hi, it's Grover Robinson. I'm happy to be here today. I appreciate you coming in to watch and see what's going on here at the City of Pensacola. We've got a busy week, as all weeks are. This week we'll have the team from SCAPE in town, and they'll be talking about waterfront development and where we go from here and how we connect our waterfront better and what do we do to maximize our water assets that we have for you and our citizens to be out there and visit. But there are many things going on. In case you see, I had the opportunity to spend the day with fire and do a firework day the other day, and I can tell you, your men and women at the fire service are doing a great job protecting you. But let me ask something that you could do to help protect them. I went out on a call, and when the truck is out there, whether it's fire, EMS, or police, if you see the sirens on, please pull over to the right and wait and let that car pass, because it is trying vitally to get somewhere where seconds matter. So if you could do your job and help us pull over to the side, we'd very much appreciate that and keep us safe, keep you safe. Well, otherwise, I certainly hope you have a great week this week, and we'll be in touch with you as we continue to move forward. Thank you for watching.
We encourage you to follow Mayor Grover Robinson on social media. All you have to do is search Pensacola Mayor on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You get a behind-the-scenes look on what he's working on, his thoughts on important issues, and much more. This week on The Upside, hosts Vernon Stewart and Tanya Vaden travel back to District 5 to tell us how the mayor's first town hall meeting went. Allie Norton will have a special report on our new city attorney. Learn more right now.
Welcome to The Upside, brought to you by the City of Pensacola, with your hosts, Vernon Stewart and Tanya Vaden. Also, special reporter Allie Norton. The Upside is here to bring you news, views, and activities from right here in Pensacola. And now The Upside with Vernon and Tanya.
Welcome to another episode of The Upside. I'm your host, Vernon Stewart.
And I'm Tanya Vaden. And we're back at Woodland Heights Resource Center to tell you about the mayor's successful first town hall.
That's right, we had a good crowd here on January the 24th. The town hall was a combined effort between Mayor Grover Robinson and District 5 Councilman Gerald Wingate. Residents in District 5 were able to directly tell the mayor and their councilman how they think the city could improve. The mayor will be taking citizens' feedback into consideration as he develops a plan forward for the city. The mayor plans on hosting a town hall in every district of the city, so stay tuned for when and where the next one will be.
City Council has approved Mayor Grover Robinson's appointment for city attorney. Allie Norton tells us more about it.
Thanks, Tanya. Vernon, yes, Mayor Grover Robinson picked Susan Wolf to be city attorney right after he took office. He chose her because of her knowledge of City Hall and its employees, procedures, boards, and departments. Mayor Robinson needed the council's approval, and at last council meeting on January 17th, he got a unanimous decision, yes on Wolf.
I want to say that I have the utmost confidence in Mrs. Wolf, and I'm glad to see that she's being proposed for this position. Thank you, Mr. President.
We certainly are very supportive and look forward to having Ms. Wolf here and are very excited about that.
Wolf comes to the city from the Clerk of Circuit Court, Pam Childers' office, where she served as general counsel since 2013. Before that, she worked with the Pensacola Police Department as their general counsel and with the city as the assistant city attorney. So she's no stranger to City Hall. She begins back with us on February 4th. Tanya, Vernon.
Every month, the mayor hosts employee recognition to award city workers who went above and beyond. Our Employee of the Month for January is Molly Matani of Parks and Recreation. Congratulations, Molly.
Well, do you operate a nonprofit? Would you like a fundraising opportunity? Then put in an application for our baseball season parking program. The Community Maritime Park Volunteer Parking Program allows nonprofits to fundraise at Blue Wahoo home games. The program averages more than $20,000 in funds raised per season, and participating organizations will sell parking permits in the main lot for a homestand, which is 5 games. There are 14 homestands this year. If you are interested, applications for the 2019 season will be accepted beginning February 4th.
City of Pensacola's website has a new feature. You can now find an interactive map that shows our prioritized list of the city's current sidewalk projects. This came as a result of an Americans with Disabilities Act sidewalk assessment. In 2017, our sidewalks were evaluated for ADA compliance. At the conclusion of the assessment, the sidewalks were sorted and prioritized based on their score. Visit cityofpensacola.com to explore it.
Well, we're coming up on our busy season, so we have some registration information we want to tell you about. But first, we need to get some corrected information to you. The free yoga classes that will be offered at Community Maritime Park starting February 3rd will actually happen on the first Sunday of every month, not every week. So the first Sunday of every month from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., bring your yoga mat and enjoy a free class with certified instructors from Breathe Yoga and Wellness Spa. Now on to basketball. Our iBall basketball league for men ages 18 and older is about to begin registration. The teams are 10 players each, and there will be 12 teams. Games are on Mondays and Tuesdays at the Fricker Resource Center. Cost is $40 per person, and registration begins February 4th. Last one. We've told you about it before, and we want to tell you about it again because we don't want you to miss out. Party Gras is coming. This is an event for people 50 and older at the Brownsville Community Center on Friday, February the 15th. Vendors will be on site to provide community resources and health screenings, and we'll have live music by Cat Rhodes and The Truth. Of course, we'll have king cake and red beans and rice, too. The event is from 11 a.m. to 12:15.
Well, that is all we have for this episode of The Upside. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week.
This has been The Upside, brought to you by the City of Pensacola. Join us right here again next week for more of The Upside.
This week on City Spotlight, we're introducing you to Amy Workman. She is the recruiting and training manager for us. Some may think her job is all paperwork, but in this episode, she gives us a first-hand look of the duties that take her outside of the office. Take a look.
Training and communication was what I was passionate about, and so when it finally came open, I applied. I've been with the city just over 4 years. Hi, I'm Amy Workman, and I'm the recruiting and training manager for the City of Pensacola. So my job's a little bit of everything. I'm half recruiting and half training, so we handle all of the hiring and all of the promotional processes for the City of Pensacola. The other half of my job is training for the staff. Today, we are participating in a promotional process for the fire department. We have firefighters who are trying to become lieutenants. So today is the driving portion of that promotional process. Distance from cones, 6.6 inches. We just walk around the course, make sure they don't hit the cones. They do a multiple of exercises. So we are just making sure that everything runs smoothly and everyone gets the same opportunity. I get to wear tennis shoes. I'm not behind my desk. And for me, the best part of any of the promotional processes, especially with our first responders, is you get to see what they do. And you really get to know them on an individual basis. You get really good. You know, not just at the city, but in general in organizations, HR is usually viewed as a place where you come if you're in trouble or if you have to handle paperwork or something. And for me, I just want my office and HR to be a place where people can come and not just for the bad things, but just to hang out or enjoy themselves.
For more episodes of The Upside and City Spotlight, visit our YouTube channel. We'll be right back after these messages.
Heat pumps don't pump much heat. In fact, heat from an efficient natural gas heater can be 30% warmer, and you can get up to an $800 rebate when you install one. Warming up to natural gas yet? Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com.
Hey Hannah, what are you looking at?
Akeem, I think I need to have my garbage cart replaced and that pothole needs to be repaired.
So call the city.
I don't know. I mean, there's so many numbers, I don't even know where to start.
Hannah, it's simple. Just dial 311.
311? What's that?
It's your one number for access to all city services.
I don't know about that. I mean, wouldn't I have to call the sanitation department about the cart and then the public works department about the pothole?
Hannah, not anymore. You simply dial 311 and you're connected to a knowledgeable representative who can handle your request or connect you to the appropriate department. It's that simple.
311, huh?
311.
Okay, So 311 can help me with my sanitation cart and potholes. Can it help me with anything else?
Absolutely. Street lights, flooding, sidewalks, code requests, traffic signals, the list goes on and on and on. You can reach them by dialing 311 or submitting your request on the city's user-friendly website. They even have a mobile app that you can enter your request on your smartphone.
Wow, I'm impressed.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna call 311.
Thank you for calling Pensacola 311. How can I help you?
I have a pothole on my street and I also need a new garbage cart.
We can take care of that for you. I'll just need the location information and we will process both requests right away.
That's it?
That's it. You can also track the status of your request online as well. Is there anything else I can help you with?
That will be all. Thank you.
No, thank you for helping to keep our city beautiful.
Look, there's debris covering that storm drain. I better call 311 when I can catch my breath.
Why wait, there's a mobile app for that.
Welcome back. Now we turn to our green tip of the week. Would you like to save natural resources and protect the environment and save money? Maintain and repair items. When you maintain and repair items you already own, that means less waste because they don't have to be thrown out or replaced as often. Would you like to work for the City of Pensacola or know somebody who would? We're hiring. This week's featured job is for a street sweeper operator. The person who fills this position will be the operator of specially designed street sweeping equipment. To learn more about it and apply, visit PensacolaCityJobs.com. Stay tuned, we'll be right back after this.
Natural gas homes are in demand. Here's what home builders have to say.
The natural gas cooking, as well as the fireplace and the atmosphere that you have on a really nice, well-designed lanai, you can entertain real well. It's very comfortable. People are real homey there. And we find the lanai to be a real design feature, along with having the natural gas to implement that.
Natural gas from Pensacola Energy, the clean, reliable, earth-friendly choice.
Some food for thought for your Friday. In this episode of Coastal Cooking Quick Bites, host John Scanlon from Pensacola Energy shows us how to use natural gas to make barbecue shrimp.
On this episode of Coastal Cooking Presents Quick Bites, we're doing barbecued shrimp. Stick around and find out how it's done.
Welcome to Coastal Cooking Quick Bites, brought to you by Pensacola Energy.
Welcome to Coastal Cooking Presents Quick Bites. I'm your host, John Scanlon, and I'm joined by a very special guest from Pensacola Energy, one of the marketing team, Jim Bootery. Jim, what are you cooking for us today?
Well, today, John, we're going to do barbecue shrimp. This is a very popular dish in South Louisiana, and actually comes from one of our friends, Chef John False from Lafitte's Landing Restaurant in Donaldsonville, Louisiana. So to get started, what we've done, we've melted 1 cup of butter, and what we're going to do, we're going to add this. We got some shallots here. Garlic, lots of garlic. Some green onion tops. And folks, you can find this recipe in the, Johnny?
The Fiesta Seafood Cookbook. Like I said, Jim's one of our marketing reps, and we're getting all these recipes from the Fiesta Seafood Cookbook. It's 25 years of recipes from the Fiesta Seafood Grill at the Pensacola Fiesta Seafood Festival. Make sure you check it out. This recipe comes from there. A lot of simple recipes, a lot of complex ones. And all sales of the cookbook go to the Escambia Utility Assistance Program, which helps the elderly and the disabled pay their bills in Escambia County.
Now we're going to let this all come together and cook for about 3 to 5 minutes until the bell peppers and the shallots become tender. Alrighty. Now that we've let our vegetables come and clear up and tender down, we're going to add the shrimp.
How much shrimp is that, Jim?
Roughly about about 2 dozen shrimp. You know. So we'll mix that in, let that cook up a little bit there. We're going to be adding in our thyme, basil, Worcestershire sauce. Oops, sorry. We'll mix that a little bit. While I do this, Johnny, would you have the honors to open up our bottle of beer here?
Absolutely. I don't think this is a twist off, Jim.
It's a beer, it's not, son.
Just 1 second, let me get on. All right, now we're back. We got the proper tool for the job.
All right. Thank you, Johnny.
You're welcome.
I'm going to pour that beer over the shrimp once the shrimp is cooked down a little bit. I'm going to turn up the heat just a little. We're going to run another 3 to 5 minutes here. Let this reduce down, let the water content cook out of the beer and thicken up a little before we do drop our last ingredients in here, which will be the butter. But at this point, we can just watch it, stir it occasionally, and let that shrimp cook up and let that sauce reduce. All right, we've been letting this cook for about 3 to 5 minutes, let the sauce in there reduce. Now we're going to add our last few ingredients. We're going to drop another stick of butter in there, and oh my God, everybody's going to say that's a lot of butter. That's what it calls for, guys. You're going to love this. All right. Let that melt down. A little salt and pepper to taste. I like using black and red fish seasoning. That just adds, it's got the salt, it's got the pepper, and a few other little seasonings. Let's add a little more kick to it. We're going to let those little pieces of butter.
That looks fantastic.
Melt. Man, can you smell that?
Yeah, absolutely. At
this point, we're just going to kick it up a notch and just add a little bit of Crystal hot sauce from New Orleans.
And this is the barbecue shrimp recipe from the Fiesta Seafood Cookbook. 25 years of history from the Fiesta Seafood Grill at the Pensacola Seafood Festival.
All right, Johnny, I think we're coming to a close here. Let's get that on there. Try to do that as neat as we can.
Really quick, really simple. Looks fantastic. You don't have to, the chefs that prepared this and they made these recipes made them easy to follow. You can impress your friends, your families by making this. This is a simple dish and it looks incredible, Jim.
Well, thank you. Very easy to make. In fact, I think it's the easiest shrimp dish to make because guess what? You peel it when you eat it. You're not peeling it ahead of time.
They get to do the work, not you.
That's right. That's right. Make sure you buy fresh, heads-on shrimp. All righty. We're going to try to slide some of that juice up in there if we can. Catching that, we good. We're not making a mess on that other end over there. Oh, look at that.
A little rice, that's a gumbo.
All right, this along French bread. You peel your shrimp, you dip your fresh bread in there, and bon appetit.
So make sure you go online and check out our website, coastalcooking.com, with all these recipes. You can also give us a call at 436-5050 to purchase the Fiesta Seafood Cookbook with this recipe and many more in there. All proceeds from the sales goes to the SCAPE Utility Assistance Program that helps the elderly and the disabled to pay their utility bills. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, check out other recipes that are going to be featured on Coastal Cooking Presents Quick Bites, and we'll see you next time.
This has been Coastal Cooking Quick Bites, brought to you by Pensacola Energy.
That's all we have for this episode of City Roundup. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you, same place, same time, next week.
This has been City Roundup with Saida Rosa. City Roundup is the City of Pensacola's one-stop shop for everything having to do with Pensacola. Join us again each Friday at 8 a.m. for more of City Roundup.